sorry. Just hanging around. In my new setup. Welcome. Let me show you around. Fireplace. Sewing desk. Ironing board. Cutting table. That's the end. Welcome to my video. This is created by MSC, just me. And I am in a new setup, so if it doesn't look familiar, it's because it's not. I'm actually staying with Braden's parents right now. So we're living in the basement. They've been very kind to let us stay. Some of you may know Braden is in his master's program right now. So he is wanting to teach history for high school, eventually he wants to be a professor. And so he cannot work during that time. Luckily, I do have a job, so I'm still working, but just so that way we could save and make expenses a little bit easier on ourselves. His parents have been gracious enough to let us stay in their basement. So this will be my setup for the time being. Braden's grandparents actually live here most of the time. They snowbird, so they travel back and forth for the winter and the summer months. And so, yep, that is why I'm here in my new setup, and where I will be for the next couple videos. Also, speaking of videos, if you're new here, I release new videos on the 1st of our month, and so thank you so much for clicking on this video, for watching this video, and in this video, how can I say this video? I am going to be making the Sleekgram Sandra Skirt. So if you don't know what that is, I will link her video. She has a great tutorial. This is not a tutorial, it is just me making it my own personalized take on it. And so that is what this video will be. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'll show you the fabric, and then I'll show you kind of how I went through the process, and then we'll do a review at the end. So hopefully you'll stick around, and I hope you do actually enjoy. So switch. Alright guys, I just wanted to explain a little bit of the process of how I'm going to construct this skirt. Sid Graham has a perfect tutorial. It's amazing. Please go watch it for how to construct this skirt. This video is not a tutorial. This is just my own version of her skirt. And I thought I would do it because A, obviously I love making these videos for you guys, and B, I did use different fabric than the fabric she suggests. I used denim, and then this is more of a flannel. So there's just different things about it, and if you have been thinking about using denim, then you should, because I did it and it worked great. There's just a couple things that I did differently than in her video, and so I thought that I would share. And so anyway, with the Sid Graham skirt, there's going to be, for mine, there's 10 panels of this, and then there's 8 godets that go within those panels. So the godets are made out of the jean, that material. So I did only have one bed sheet of this, so I used, like, these are pretty much like scraps that I have left over, because I already cut it out. But I did try to make it line up horizontally. I couldn't make it match perfectly vertically just because I only have one bed sheet. So yeah, I did follow her tutorial for how to do the side seams. My hem is different. I didn't quite finish my hem, you'll see it. But basically I just sewed at, I'm trying to remember, I think it was 3/4 of an inch from the edge, and I just sewed a line along there, just because, in my opinion, I really love the distressed look of jeans. Like after you wash them and all these little threads pop out from it, and then it's hanging down with your hem. I think that looks really cute. And so because I used jean fabric, I wanted to preserve this kind of hem finish. And so anyway, that is what I did. You don't have to do that, obviously. You can just watch her tutorial the whole way through, and that's great. Because yeah, she does a perfect job. Obviously, she's an amazing sewist. So this is just how I did my skirt. So without further ado, let's get into the process of it. So let's go. Alright, y'all. I am almost 90% sure that you can hear me, so fingers crossed. Because I tried it with my Canon and it was making horrible noise and it was really scary, but anyway. So, those two skirt panels are assembled. Okay, they're pretty much finished, besides they have raw edges still. We'll just ignore that for now because I'm still trying to figure out how I would like to finish them. I think I would probably like to bind them. That would probably be the best, just because I don't really like the way the look of zigzag stitch. Sorry, I don't really like that. And also, please ignore that the hem is off and the top hem is off too, like the waistband. That is because this is thrifted, okay? This plaid fabric. These jeans are thrifted too. Anyway, so basically, there are 10 of these panels on each side of the skirt, which means that to make sure that the plaid matched at least one direction, I chose horizontal. That way, the horizontal like continued down through the stripes. It's just uneven. Okay, I tried my best, but I did line it up so you can kind of see. Sorry, I was sick last night, so, I mean, not last night, last past week. So, anyway, you can see that it does, for the most part, line up along there. It's a little iffy right there, but that's okay. I tried my best, and that's okay. But anyway, you can tell, like, obviously, like, the distance between this little square and this little square is that, and then this little square and that little square is that. So that's what I mean by I matched it up horizontally, but vertically it is varying, just because it is a thrifted sheet and it took literally all 10 panels took the whole sheet, so I didn't have any extra fabric. So
Then, also, just so we're clear, this is the back panel. This one that I'm sitting on is the front panel because it's so freaking cute, and Lee jeans just have my heart. Okay, I love Lee jeans. If you're a girl and you go thrifting and you're looking for jeans, get Lee's if you can, because they make your butt look good. So anyway, that's why I love Lee's. So then you can deal this pocket, matches this pocket. So anyway, what I want to do with this pocket, because I took it off somewhere. It wasn't on one of these pair of jeans. It was on another pair of jeans, but that I probably already used. But I want to do a cute little pocket right there for my phone. But I do have this fabric right here. That is literally the cutest fabric I could have ever owned in my life. It's literally perfect. I'll do like a little zoom in, but so cute. It has cats on it. This is going to be like my side pockets, like in the little side seams. It'll be on the inside. But tell me what to do with the rest of those guys, okay? Because this is also thrifted. So this whole skirt's thrifted, okay? This fabric's thrifted. And I have another whole pillowcase. And then I also have a whole sheet and fitted sheet as well. So I'm thinking that I can do, hopefully, sorry, I'm moving around a lot because I feel like you can't see me. Of course, because, you know, that bothers me. So anyway, what I'm thinking of, maybe a cute pajama set. Or like a dress. I don't know. I can do 2 different projects with it. Like, should I do a bag? Should I do a dress? Should I do shorts and a tee or a blouse? Super ruffly pajamas. How do you say it? Pajamas or pajamas? Pajamas just feels like pajamas or pajamas. Anyway, let me know how you say pajamas, PJs, and what I should do with this cute fabric that I'm going to show you. It's literally so perfect. So anyway, that's the rest of it. I'm going to finish up the hem, make sure the hem's all good, put in the waistband, do the side seams, do the pockets first, then the side seams, and I'm sorry, that probably was loud. Maybe. Yeah, because I value your opinion, and I just really, it's like, this is thrifted, so like, how am I ever gonna get this fabric again? So it's a big deal. It's not a big deal, but it feels like it. So let me know if you have any ideas. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably add this pocket towards the end, just that way the placement is like where I actually want it to be. So I know that I have like side pockets like right here, but a little butt pocket will be good. Like, the more pockets the better. So that's how I'm feeling. Maybe you feel differently. Anyway, I think it's looking super cute. I'm really happy. This is the back panel, that's the front. I think I already said that. Yeah, I definitely already said that. Sorry, the sickness brain fog is getting to me. So anyway, super cute. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll probably come back whenever I attach this pocket, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just really lock in and you'll just see it at the end. That's probably what will happen. Sorry. So anyway, so excited. Let me show you a zoom in. That way you can leave me some knowledge for what to do with it. Here it is. Oh, it's Chloe. Look how freaking cute that is. Anyway, if you don't know, I'm a cat person. I love cats. I have a cat. Her name is Anya. She's perfection. I'm serious. Like I actually mean that. People who aren't cat people, like, love my cat. So she is perfection. I'm sorry. But she's literally the sweetest cat ever. Anyway, sorry, it's bothering me that it's not lining up. So anyway, so flippin' cute. So just imagine like a dress. I just think that this is so ridiculous. Like, this will definitely be a dopamine outfit for sure. So anyway, look how cute. This one's my favorite. I love the flowers in that one. Like, any of the flowered ones. Honestly, that striped one's pretty cute too. Anyway, let me know, because that's literally so cute. So I just had to put it in the pockets of the skirt I'm making because I just had to. So Anyway, thanks. I'm gonna lock in and sew the skirt now. Thanks, guys. Bye. Love you. Love you so much. Bye bye. Demolish. Please ignore how I look.
Got him.
But you probably afraid of. But I wanted to show you the difference between right now. I may have seen difference, but I'm Hong Kong finishing every single one of my raw edges first because I don't have a serger. Well, okay, I do. I just because we're at Ryan's friend's house. I didn't bring my serger with me, and it doesn't work anyway. So I've been doing a lot of different seam finishes just because I really don't like the look of zigzag stitch, even though zigzag stitch is the easiest one and the fastest one. So if you just want to get it done, just do zigzag stitch. But I truly think that binding your edges or doing French seams like how I did the pocket and the side seams just will look best. And if you don't care about how your garment looks on the inside, just do the zigzag. But I really did care about how my garment looked for this particular garment. Sometimes I'm just a get it done kind of girl, but this time I guess I really wanted to take my time and make sure that it looks good. And so I'm going to show you the difference. I've done these 3 panels,
And then this is what it looks like without it. So I just have these raw edges. And I just love doing the binding because I got to make it out of my cute cat fabric. And I just love that no one else in the world will have this garment because no one else will have cat fabric binding. That is this exact cat fabric binding, and it's just amazing. And so anyway, I really am loving how it looks. I think it makes it look so clean. But anyway, I can show you a close-up too of what it looks like. I mean, I have never done Hong Kong finish on my garment before. So there's like some of it, I didn't always catch the edge, and my binding is uneven and whatever. It's not perfect, but it does look very beautiful from this side. And because of the way that the godees are put in, these edges automatically want to flip underneath. So it's not like that raw edge will be like just shown. And even it is, whatever. It's a handmade garment, and there's going to be handmade things about how they look. And so anyway, I just wanted to give you that update and show the difference between the ones that I have done versus what it looks like without binding. And so I'm really loving how it looks with, which is great. So I have this panel, and then I have the whole backside panel to do. So anyway, and I just barely tried continuous binding, which was so nice. Like, I don't know, maybe I could show you guys, but if you just look up how to make continuous binding, there's a great tutorial. And I mean, whenever I searched it, it showed up first, and she uses like this pink fabric. Yeah, thanks guys, love you. The garment is looking like up close. So as you can see, I kind of stitched in the ditch. Hopefully you can't see it very closely. That's why you call it stitch in the ditch, but you can see those little teeny stitches that are there. You can see here, I actually went onto the fabric, which is fine. That's just a part of stitching in the ditch. But then anyway, whenever you flip it over, that is what it looks like. So again, my binding wasn't perfect, and it was definitely uneven. It wasn't all the same width and whatever, and you can see this side, like, just barely got caught. So anyway, it's not gonna be perfect. Yours maybe could. This one I don't even think I caught. Yeah, there's a little hole, but you just do your best, and luckily with how the godees have been put in, it flips down anyway, and it won't be flipping up and whatever. It's secured like 75% the way, so it should be fine. Anyway, thanks guys, bye. I just forgot what this is called, binding. The edges that I bound with bias tape did get in the way a little bit whenever I was doing my waistband, so if you choose to do that, just realize that you're gonna have to be patient and you're gonna have to go slow. But overall, I loved making this skirt. The skirt's actually super easy. I think the hardest part was just matching up the plaids, so if you don't have plaid fabric for this, it'll be super easy. Sometimes the fabric was a bit thick, especially around these areas where I have the pockets, like, so you can see this is like super close to the edge, so I just had to be careful with those type of things. I mean, I'm working with like scraps of jeans and stuff, and so hopefully with your fabric that you choose for this project, you shouldn't have to worry about those type of things. But just letting you know. One of my favorite things obviously is the cat fabric that I chose for my pockets, of course. But I also love, I haven't added in tags to a lot of the garments I make, just because the front and back are just usually pretty distinguishable. But for this one, I did add a tag because, I mean, I can tell personally that this is the back because it has this back pocket, and I distinguished back and front. They look different, obviously, from which ones I added the labels to and whatever. But I still wanted to add a little tag because I haven't done it in the past. And I, of course, made it out of this cute little cat. So he's so cute. It's so fun. Like every time I put it on, I just see that little cat and it just makes my heart happy. And I think that the inside of the garment is beautiful. Like, let me flip it inside out. I haven't taken as much time as I have on this project, the inside of what the inside looks like, than I have with other projects, like, if that makes sense. But like, I spent more time making this project look good on the inside than I have in any other project recently. Like pretty much since I was like in school doing sewing. And it felt really good. It definitely was tedious and it took a lot of work and time and effort. But the way that it looks on the inside is just like so pretty. Like, I love it. I love that it looks just as good as on the inside that it is the other side. Obviously not that I could like wear this inside out, or that I would. I guess, I mean, you can do whatever you want whenever you wear stuff, but I just love it. The only thing I might have done differently is, as you can see where the godets were put in, it obviously still has a bit of a raw edge there. I'm not too concerned about it just because I do have it bound on both sides of it. But that obviously does kind of take away from it, I guess. And then the edge of it, obviously you can see I left the edges raw, but I didn't want them to obviously completely unravel. So I did go in and, sorry, I washed this, so the hem is a little bit wonky, but I did go in and I was about 3/4 of an inch from the edge, and I sewed just literally straight line all along the hem, just that way whenever it did fray, it didn't fray like completely. I don't think it will, obviously, but just for my own peace of mind and to tell myself that I finished the hem, I just did that. And it's not noticeable from a distance. Obviously, if you took my skirt and you looked it up close, you could see it. But so anyway, very, very pleased with how this skirt turned out. Hopefully you guys agree, and give Sydney's, sorry, my brain, give Sydney's pattern a try. It's so beautiful. I've done a couple of her patterns. This is the first one I've filmed, but they're just so well done and well thought out, and her tutorials are so helpful. So anyway, she's amazing, obviously, and you probably know that. If you're seeing my video, you've probably seen one of her videos. So yeah, and so anyway, let's do the reveal. Oh my gosh, I love it, guys. Also, because it has cat pockets, I of course have cat Mary Janes on, so you'll see them in the reveal. So thanks, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and so much for your support, and for liking, subscribing, whatever you do. Thank you so much. It really means so much to me. Thank you. Bye. But let me do a close up.